Hello, this is the tutorial on making a purchase project, which is your first project in this class, and it's the Unit 1 project. So let's take a look. Right here, you're going to file and make a copy of this, and in your project, you are going to be applying all the skills that you've learned in this unit about being a smart consumer, thinking purchases through, etc. So what we want you to do is we want you to make a decision, and you are going to make a decision by buying something big that is going to affect your long-term goals or your budget. All right. So if you scroll down here, step 1, choose a product. What we want you to do is we want you to pick something that has some substance, has a lot of options for you. So in this case, we want you to buy either an electronic device, an appliance, something that has lots of options, that you're going to be able to find reviews, look at the marketing, etc. You need to pick a product that is going to have 3 different models or brands for you to choose from. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it through the decision-making process. Now this project, part of it is going to be graded on your research, which is this graphic organizer here. And then the other component is you're going to be making an infographic, which is with 40 points. You can't do the infographic until you've done the research. And we want you to apply your research and put it into this fabulous little graphic organizer. So you're going to file and make a copy, just like so. Okay. Now you're going to decide what you're going to buy. And this is probably going to be an easy decision for most of you, but you're going to decide what you're going to buy. So say you're going to buy an appliance, okay? You can pick, a refrigerator, a washing machine, a dryer, etc., a tablet, an iPhone, etc. And you are going to write the basic general product you're picking. So a cell phone, a refrigerator, whatever it is that you decide, okay? Again, you want something that is lots of options, okay? So after you've made the decision of what you're going to be purchasing, now you're going to decide what options you have to pick from. So meaning options, brands, models, makes, etc. So say you decide you're going to buy a tablet, okay? Your option 1 maybe would be an iPad. Option 2 would maybe be a Samsung device, and it would be one make, and then option 3 would be another Samsung device, but a different make or a different model. All right. So you're going to list those 3 different options you want there. All right. Then for each option, you're going to do a little bit of research. You're going to look at the consumer reviews, the ratings, all that good stuff, people's blogs, whatever you can find on the internet. You're going to read into those options of whatever you decide to purchase. Then you're going to list 3 pros, 3 cons, and you're going to do that for each of your options, okay? After you're done doing all your research on your 3 options, you are going to decide which one you're going to buy. And you probably, as you're going through it, have an idea of which one you're going to buy, but by reading the pros and cons, it may sway you a different way. So after you've done your research, you're going to write here which option you decide to buy, okay? Well, now we want you to reflect. Why are you buying it? So you're going to be evaluating your decision. So in this first box here, how did you come up with your different options? So how did you decide the 3 options that you purchased, or you decided to research? How did you come up with those options? All right. The next box, what sacrifices will you make because of your decision? Is this going to affect your budget? Are you going to have to work extra hours? What are you going to have to sacrifice to make this purchase? Okay. Number 3, the third box here, are you happy with your decision? Why or why not? Maybe you're very happy with this decision because it's the best to fit your needs. Maybe you went with the cheaper product because you didn't have a lot of money, so you're not happy with this. So explain there. Now over here on the right-hand side, you're going to write 2 locations where you can purchase the product. Okay, so where are you buying it? Are you buying it at Best Buy? Are you buying it online? Are you buying it at Target, Walmart? Where are you buying the products? Then, for your locations, list pros and cons for each location. Okay, so what are some pros of the location, one of the locations? What is a con? And then do that with the second location you choose. The next box here lists at least 2 issues that other consumers have encountered with this product. So you're going to have to read people's reviews, ratings, etc. to come up with that. And you're just going to list 2 issues that other people have had with this product. The next one, your third box, lists 2 options for redress in case you run into an issue with the product. Be specific. Redress, if you recall from your unit, is if you need to return or exchange the product because something was wrong with it, what are your options? So what are your options? If you end up buying whatever you decide to buy from Best Buy, what are your options for redress? If you buy it from Amazon, what are your options for redress? If you buy it used from, on Craigslist, what are your options to return it? Is there a return policy? Is there no return policy, etc.? The next one lists and explains 2 consumer rights or responsibilities that were exhibited through the process. So you went through your consumer rights, you did some work with that. So we want you to identify 2 of them that that were shown through this and explain how they were used during this process or how they were shown. Okay, and your last box here is your sources. Where did you find all your information? We're not limiting you to any amount of sources, but when you look at this, you're going to be looking at 3 different options of something, and you're looking at pros and cons. So you're probably going to have a good amount of sources, probably at least 3 to 5, if not more. So you're just going to list those sources that you find your information right here. Okay? If you have any questions about this process, please feel free to ask your question or email your teacher and ask them a question, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Now, if you go back here, okay, your next step is you are going to be making an infographic, and you're going to be using Piktochart to do this. All right, you're going to sign up for Piktochart through your Google account. So you just press on this here, okay, and then you're going to sign up. Sign in with your Google account. Don't sign in with your Facebook. Just sign in with your Google account because it's connected to your Leiden then. Okay? And you are going to be making an infographic. So some of you may have heard of an infographic and some of you may not have. An infographic is informational graphic, and it displays information using very little words and lots of visuals. So here's an infographic on Compare the iPhone. Now, obviously, yours isn't going to look identical to this. This is just going to give you an idea. Number 1, this is only comparing 2 products, and you're going to be comparing 3. But it gives you an idea that it's, the main thing on the screen or on the infographic is the visual. So you can clearly tell it's comparing iPhones, all right? It still has, a title, but then all the information is listed. And it has words, it's just not like in paragraph form, and that's what we want you to apply this. We want you to show your comparables, all your information from your graphic organizer, but we don't want you to be very wordy, okay? So when you do this, press infographic, just like so. Mine's being nice and slow here. All right. Oh, so once you press on it, just scroll down, and you can pick whatever one you want. Now, since you're going to be comparing something, you probably want something that's going to let you be comparable and type in some words, add visuals, graphics, etc. So I'm going to do this one. All right. And then, all right. So then what you're going to do, oh, this one's a level up, so it's not free. So you want a free one. So you can see that there's lots of options. So this is going to let me create. So I press create. You can take a tour if you've never used this before. If you need help with this, using this program, they have the online help right here that is built into the program, or there's lots of YouTube videos on it that will help you. All right, so obviously here you're going to change everything, and you'll use this, to put in your information from your infographic, or for your infographic. So you're going to use the information from your graphic organizer, excuse me. So all the information that you've typed into here, you are going to add it into your infographic here, all right? If you scroll down, you can see, all right, your infographic must include the title, which, it's just that identifies what you're purchasing, the 3 comparable products, the name and an image of it, your pros and cons for each product, and you need to have at least 3 pros and then 3 cons, your final decision, your opportunity costs, an evaluation of that decision, 2 issues that other consumers have encountered, 2 locations to purchase the product from with pros and cons of each, 2 options for redress, which we talked about, 2 consumer rights or responsibilities that were shown throughout the process, your sources. It should be free of spelling and grammatical errors, and it should be very, very visual appealing. It should have very relevant images, graphics, and it should have the good page layout. Now, letter M, it already will have visual because you're using this. It's just you need to make it look good with all of your information. All right. When you are done transferring now remember, you're using all the information, all the research that you've gathered here and putting into your infographic. So this is just reiterating everything that you've done in here. Now you're putting it into a visually pleasing format. All right. When you're done, you are going to save it, publish, and share. And then you are going to submit your finished infographic, to your teacher, either via email or via their submission tool on OpenClass. All right, it's just whatever your teacher recommends that you do. All right, now your graphic organizer, it should be saved and put into your Google Unit 1 folder, and then you are ready to move on and take your test. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask your teacher. Thank you.